Are you there, Jack? Are you singing along in the background, Jack?
We were yesterday.
Jack Ziebell joins us. Must have been a great feeling. Welcome to the program.
Thanks, guys.
Can I tell you, Jack, it's the first time I've heard the Kangaroos song sung on this program in about 12 years, and it just coincides with the fact that our producer is a North Melbourne supporter. So I think you may have joined us at just the right time. It was really exciting to watch.
It was. It was a great performance by the boys against a really classy side in Geelong last night.
You seemed to go down the middle. It was a really good brand of football. It was an exciting game, particularly given that the Cats fought back. Didn't think they were ever going to win it, but they knowing that they are Geelong, I guess you would have been nervous until that final siren.
That's right. I mean, Geelong are a great side and have been for a really long time, and we knew that they were not going to give up, and they were definitely coming in the last quarter. So I think it was a good opportunity for our group of players to really stand up and take what we deserved, I think, on the night.
So, Jack, the handball happy game plan, is that just a Geelong-specific game plan, or have you got 2 or 3 game plans that you'll wax between during the course of this year?
I think we've been working on a few different styles throughout the year. It probably depends more on a week-to-week who the opposition is and just us adapting to our opposition. So I think throughout the year you'll probably see a couple of different things as well from the Kangas.
Jack, what were you thinking when, for most of the day, well, for all of the day you led, that 2 or 3 or 4 goals in front, but knowing you've got an absolute ripping team in Geelong just there, and it's a matter of sometimes just turning on the switch for them and away they go. Were you ever thinking about the brilliance of the team that you were playing and that they possibly could just go bang in any moment?
To tell you the truth, probably not a lot. I mean, throughout the week and throughout that preparation, we were just really concerned about what we had to do and control the things that we had control over, the way we wanted to play and our setups and structures and stuff like that. So we had a lot of confidence in what we were doing, and to be into the first quarter and start really well and do that through the second quarter as well, just sort of as the game went on, we just grew a lot more belief in our game plan and just reinforced it. If we play our roles as a team, we can get the job done. The
smile on Brad Scott's face, was it a little more up than perhaps usual from a win, given the fact he'd just beaten his brother's team?
Yeah, I think he enjoyed it, but as did we all. But no, it was good. I mean, to beat Geelong, I think we haven't won against them in the last 7 occasions we've played them. So it was good for the guys to beat a quality side in Geelong. And really just draw some confidence and a bit of belief out of it.
How much focus was on the movement of the ball? I mean, it took me back to a time where Adelaide were dominant. I think it was about 2006, dominant, and the West Coast just unravelled their supremacy with just powerful handball off the half-back line.
Yeah, I think it's been an area we've really worked on over the pre-season, is our ball movement. I mean, we've also worked a lot on getting the ball back off oppositions in our defence and our transition in that area. So I think it's been a big improvement for us over the pre-season. I think over the last couple of rounds and through the NAB Cup, we've implemented a few things that has really come to the fore and allowed us to move the ball pretty well throughout the field and get it into the forward line as much as possible.
The one thing that seems to have improved enormously this year is your field kicking. Across the board, I'm talking about, you've always had a couple of really good kicks, but a couple of your recruits in particular seem to kick the ball pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the most important skills, or is the most important skill in modern day football, is kicking. And I think that last year was probably the area that let us down the most with our skill efficiency. So along with our ball movement and defensive stuff, we've worked a lot on our skill technique, and we realised that we had to really improve on our skills this year. And I think that a fair bit of hard work is starting to pay off through the first couple of rounds, but we've just got to make sure that it's not a one-off thing and that we can keep doing it week in, week out.
What about the little man, the old man, Brent Harvey? I saw him down in Hobart last week and he had 15 as the loose man in defence, swooshing off half-back.
What sort of role's that, Peter? It's a beauty, isn't it?
Is that the sort of role he's playing, Jack?
Yeah, he just starts off half-back and trundles through and runs his own show at the minute. But Boomer's going well. He hasn't lost a yard of pace and he's as passionate as ever. So it's good for us to have him in the side with his experience and leadership skills he's got. For such a young side, is a real attribute for us, and he's also playing good footy, which helps a lot, and playing his role, so he's been fantastic.
Now, Jack, when you were 50 out on the acutest of angles, and there was a couple of options in the middle, and you ignored them, did you go back thinking, well, if I don't kick this one, I'm in some trouble?
Oh, I just thought I might soak a bit of time up, and then I sort of realised after I missed the opportunity to hit Liam Anthony in the middle that he could have done exactly the same thing and soaked a bit more time up. But sort of just line it up and hope for the best.
Pretty handy celebration afterwards. 4 goals, 27 possessions. After a couple of weeks out, and you made your political point there, which I think had some support around the traps. So I'm not sure if they're going to change the rules, but I'm sure they're going to have a look at it. But it was a great day, and you deserve to celebrate as well as you did. Well done, and welcome back.
No worries. Thanks very much, guys.